Hey guys, how everyone's doing? Welcome back to my channel. Pat here from Card Collector HQ, back with another video about shipping cards. So we've already covered the plain white envelope and then the regular card and the bubble mailer. Today we're going to look at shipping multiple cards. Let's get to it. Okay, so we are back at the table and we're going to package some cards once again, but then lots of cards. I've got my 2 stacks here and let's get to it. So first things first, the plain white envelope is definitely not an option when you want to ship more than 1 card. Got a link up there with the video that I already explained the pros and cons of this, how it can be an effective, cheap method to send 1 card, but do not use it for multiple cards. Now, if there's only a few of them, doesn't matter the thickness, the size. Let's say I have these, I don't know, like 3 Habs cards here. So I've got one that is a bit thicker than the other. Usually what I'll do is I'll put each of them in top loaders if I have just a few of them like that, and use the regular bubble mailer, the small one, so the 000, yep, like that. That's going to be sufficient and it's going to be enough for this kind of package. So what I'll do, once again, painter tape so it doesn't stick forever to the top loaders, so you can just quickly attach them together. Or another option is to put those in a team bag. That also works. And it's pretty good. And then you just put it in the envelope like so, and that works. So what you want to be careful though, if you want to keep your postage prices as low as possible, you want your envelope to be as slim as possible so it can be treated as regular mail and not as a parcel. So in this case it doesn't really matter because there's not a lot of cards, but let's say that I had 2 more, these 2 here. If I stack them together, now it's starting to be a little too thick. But this might be the limit. Anyway, you'll see how it feels when you put it into the envelope. As you can see, it's getting rounded here at the corners. So that might be the limit. If you want to have more cards, then what I suggest before we go into parcel mode is just to get the larger bubble mailer here, like this one. This one is the 0 size and it's got the regular padding in there. And what you can do then is basically distribute the height, so the thickness of your cards. So you do multiple packages like so. And that's what I'll do like that, and I will attach them together once again to make sure that it, and another one on the other side, just once again so it doesn't move a lot. I'll do it just to show, because then it gets pretty stable. So something like that, and once you put this in the envelope, as you can see, it's still pretty slim, so that's a good option right there. If you have just a little more of those, the thing is, the more top loader that you have, that you add into your envelope, obviously the heavier it will get, and then it can have an impact on your postage price. Once again, if we're talking about cards that are valued in the hundreds of dollars, you ship one at a time with tracking, and okay, you don't care about this stuff. But if you've got a bit of a cheaper cards, so let's say I'll pick a few Young Guns here. So I'll always make sure that they are in penny sleeves individually, but then instead of placing them each and every of them inside a top loader, what I will do sometimes is, okay, so I have the two exact cards, I'll make a little card sandwich, as I'd like to call, like that, and then tape it securely, one at the top. And then you just gotta be really careful so it doesn't move, but once the tape is there, usually, and it won't move. So you apply the proper pressure, not too much, but make sure that it doesn't move. Then you can add a second one here, like that, and then just put the whole thing inside a team bag. So which side am I? All right. And so once again, the team bag here is a good idea because it will naturally limit the thickness that you want to do for each of your little packages like that, because the team bag can take in so much, So that's a cheaper and still secure way of sending a bunch of cards, because how many do I have in here? I have 6, I believe. So if I have 6 top loaders, it's heavy. We're getting close to the limit to the regular bubble mailer here. I have to move up one size and so on. But this way, like here, it is secured. I'm not gonna close it officially, but you understand the purpose of this. The card won't slip out, they're stuck together, then you can ship them right there. If you have much more cards, then you can just do multiple little packs like this, and like I did earlier. So another sandwich in a team bag, stick them together with the tape here and everywhere actually, and then it's secure, and it's a pretty good way to ship cards. Once again, do not use any regular tape. It's hard to take off with the nails, and it sticks to the top loader, doesn't make a good job, and it's not super professional. So painter tape always the way to go. And if you want to even go a bit further, some people, what I like to do is fold it a little bit like that before putting it on a top loader, so it's even easier to take out. So that's super customer service right there. All right, so that's for more than one card, but still not large quantities. So I'm talking about maybe like a dozen cards or something like that. With these little packs technique and a 0 size envelope, I've been able to go maybe as far as 20 raw cards. Yeah. And standard cards, so no thick card, no jersey card, like auto and regular card only. If you have more than that, then you have to bring in the big guns, and my best choice would be these boxes like here. I have the 200 count box here, 300 this one here. Find them in bulk, either on eBay or Amazon, or you just go to your local card store, your LCS. You'll get these boxes for less than $1 each. And what then you can do is take your cards, and what I will always do is I penny sleeve individually each of them. This way it really makes them secure. And with the sleeve also, as you can see, it adds a little padding on both sides, and it protects the corners from the box itself. And it doesn't move as much because they're tight with the extra length of the penny sleeve. Then you can just fill this with any bubble wrap or a sheet of paper, torn and put in there. That's another option. So that is something that works. That's the 200. There's even smaller, like there's a 100 count box, I believe, that works pretty good for this type of shipment. With the 300 count box, what is interesting is that you can pretty much put top loader directly like that. With the 200, it's a little tight, could be at angle, but even there, it's, you know, it's doesn't work quite well. You can go at angle on the other side, but you see, it's not gonna do a proper job. With this one here, you can just add, well, obviously you need to tape all of these or put them in tea bags individually, and you can just put them like that inside bubble wrap, obviously, to make sure that it is secure. So there you go. Whenever you're buying stuff, just keep your extra padding and those kinds of things, you know, that bubble wrap like this, extra boxes, extra cardboard. That's really good and a cheap and effective way to get new shipping supply. Tape all this, put it in there, add some paddings to fill out the box. Any sheet of paper will do, and then it's going to be secure and not moving inside the box. If you want to ship with the top loaders, that's always a good way to do that, but keep in mind that it's going to make your shipment much more heavier, so this is going to reflect in your postal price. So I think that's it. If you've got any question more on a more specific topic on how to ship cards, please ask in the comment. I'll be really happy to help you out with this topic, because I believe it's really important. And when you're starting collecting and starting selling, it's really something that you want to make sure that you do properly so you don't damage the card. And it can be intimidating at first. Hopefully this video and the other videos that I did on this topic will help you out. If not, don't hesitate to ask some comment. And also, if you got some extra tips and tricks to save costs, to do some to be creative with your shipments, always please share in the comments below. And that's it for today. I wish you a really good day and see you next time for another video. Goodbye.